Hey guys, Billy Jenkins here with Silver Creek Doodles. Today we're going to prepare and get Charlie's orange collar boy ready to go home. So Orange Collar Boy was the party, so the big, really laid back puppy that Charlie had left over, so she still has two available. But what I wanted to do is do another video of preparing him to get ready. Bath, nails, blow dry, trimming the feet, trimming the eyes, all of that stuff. We don't have all of his chart stuff together too, so we'll kind of do that. I don't have a lot of time. I think they're gonna be here in probably like an hour or so. So I've got to get on it. I probably won't do much talking while I'm doing all of that stuff, but at least you can see what we're doing. Let me know if you have any questions. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe link. Let's take a peek. Okay guys, so first thing I want to start with is his nails. So we will Dremel them. Obviously he is being such a good boy. So he is actually 10 weeks old tomorrow. So we've been doing some work with him. Just good manners and stuff. Not really working on too much, you know, sit and all of that. But enough to, you know that he's going to transition fine to his new home. I mean, how could he not? Look at him.
You're sliding.
Thank you. So when we use a Dremel, we of course are training the quick to go back a little bit shorter each time. I do their nails about once a week. And that does allow the quick to just be trained to get shorter and shorter. You're sliding. Alright, so that is it for nails, and we're all dremeled up and they're not sharp. Alright, let's get a bath. White puppies, I do like to use this blue shampoo. I love the smell of it, but it also helps brighten. There we go. heads because of the smell. This is one I got from TJ Maxx. I do like to use this one on the head just because I like the smell of it. So we want to make sure that we get all in between the toes, that we get all the private parts. Get everything soaked up really good. When you rinse them off, obviously I like to start from the nose back, because if you rinse the body and then the head, all of that is going to get on the body again. So I like to rinse the head off real good. Such a good boy. And like I said, we are so blessed of not having tear stains on our puppies, because our area stays nice and clean. We don't get runny eyes. We keep their hair short around their eyes so no hair is poking in. So that has a lot to do with it. But like if you can see, like this is color of the hair because there's a pigment right there, but there's no runny eyes. So that's really nice. Make sure we get everything rinsed out really good. Alright, and now that he is rinsed, we're gonna squeeze him and try to get as much water off as we can first. Now we will take one of our towels, towel dry, pretty roughly. You don't have to be super gentle. ears out. The ears are not dirty, but I just like to wipe them out with a towel. So since the ears aren't dirty, I will not be putting any cleaner in them. I'll just wipe them out so they don't have moisture in them. So now, since we're super towel dried, I do want to run the blow dryer over him and get everything underneath. So I don't want to waste my time. So I'm going to make sure that I do, either I dry this, I normally just put them on their towel to make sure they don't get their feet wet again. So keep that down. And then I will use my blow dryer without the top on it to make it hard. We'll turn it on low. Oh my goodness, is he not the cutest little puppy? Look how fluffy he is. Alright, so now it is time, since we want him dry, I'm going to dry off everything else just in case he touches anything. And then, oops, and you see that leaks sometimes. I always put the towel there. So I'm going to get the eye trimmers, the feet trimmers, my shaver to shave the pads, and to shave the private part. Isn't he just the perfect little puppy? You're such a good boy. Why are you whining? He's being so good. So the reason that we shave the pads, which, you know, you don't want to shave too close in, but we need to get enough of that up. So for one, we don't get mats in there. And for two, so we're not tracking stuff everywhere. But, you know, it's really nice to have their paws clean so they don't pick stuff up. And boys and girls both can have a chance of getting a UTI. So we need to keep their private parts shaved pretty tight. For one, for cleanliness. For two, we don't want to get any infections to travel back that way. So, just high and tight. So now I put the guard on so we can do the back end. It's not always the best to have super short hair back here, and I don't want to do it super short, but as an owner, the worst nightmare is getting a puppy that gets poop on their butt. For one, it's very stinky and a mess to get off. And for two, some families actually don't realize it, and they want to know why their puppy's acting constipated and all of that, and it's like, well, look back there and see what, if anything's stuck, blocking it. Such a good boy. Not all puppies are this calm, but since we do this a couple times, they're used to us handling them and not fighting us. Now if you let them fight you and you let them run around and then they win, you've made a mistake, because then after that they're going to want to fight you each time. Alright. Are you a good baby? Alright, so we already did the nails. The eyes I did not long ago, so I won't have to take much off. But I like the eyes to be pretty close, almost a little shorter than what I like normally, but I don't want my families to have to worry about their puppies not seeing and needing to go to the groomer too long after going home. These little blenders just blend it all in, especially around the eyes, so there's not chunks missing, or it's very forgiving. So if you do one snip too short or something, these are very forgiving scissors because they don't take much. But they're still scissors, so you have to be careful. There's my baby boy. Look right here. Oh, you're nervous. I'm sorry, honey. They know something's going on when they're the only one out getting stuff done to them, but that's okay, you know? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Because their new homes are going to bring them enough comfort that they will miss us, and if they watch my videos on YouTube and they hear my voice, they're gonna go crazy. I'll always be their first mama. Well, I'm their second mama. I'm their second mama, aren't I? So after we get him finished here, after we get his feet trimmed up, I will let him back outside in a clean area where he won't get dirty before leaving, so he might can potty. I'm gonna finish getting his bag together with his snuggle puppy and all this paperwork. He's such a good boy. I'm doing this, I do go fast, but I've been doing it for years. So make sure, I've never cut a dog, knock on wood, but make sure that you know if you're cutting what's underneath that hair, because it can happen super fast. I've seen breeders that have done it and it's scary, or groomers, or families that try. Almost done, baby boy. I love you. You're gonna be a good boy. Yes, you are gonna be a good boy. Alright, let's look at your feet real quick. Make sure we look good. Which we do. Can I take off any more of your eyes? No. You're perfect. Alright, let's go let him outside real quick. Alright, so this is his normal potty area where he likes to go, where they spend time. So I do want to put him here so he's comfortable, he knows where to potty. He's peeing right on the rack. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, handsome. Good boy. We've pottied a few times since breakfast, and we're gonna skip lunch today since he's gonna be on the road. So I'm gonna let him spend just another minute out here, and then we'll offer him some water and allow him to come in and hang out with me while I get the rest of his stuff ready. His family should be here in about 25 or 30 minutes. Hey, handsome. Hey, handsome boy. Well, wasn't he just perfect? So, what we're gonna do is get his puppy pack together. So, he had to go outside and he pottied, as you've seen on the video. He tinkled. I don't think he has to poop because we've already had a couple times to go to the bathroom after we ate breakfast. Like I said, it is lunchtime. It's 11:53. We're not gonna feed lunch. We wanna make the ride easy, you know, so he doesn't get car sick. Tell him we're sweating. It's hot. It's hard work, all that bathing and blow drying. All right, well that sounds good. Oh, look at him. Like, I showed this in the other video. So I want people to see like the consistency that I see from puppies. You know, if we do have some that are active, they're not bad. They're not bad puppies, but when we get ones like this, you know, these are the calmer ones. And we get a lot of them. We get a lot, and then we get some in the middle. He's so cute. I just weighed him and he's 8.8 pounds. And 10 weeks old tomorrow. All right, so I'm gonna go in the living room, take my paperwork stuff in there, and explain what we put in the go home bag. All right, so we've got all of our stuff here to go through. So we've got our Silver Creek Goldendoodle take-home bag that all of this stuff will go in. We have our Snuggle Puppy. Now, I use this as just a carrier. We've already had this with them some, rubbed it on mom and the puppies, litter mates, that type of thing, but I put it back in here for transport. But if you can look that up, it's the Snuggle Puppy, which is fantastic for, you know, once they go home to transition to crate time and all that good stuff. So some other things that we have in our go home bag. So we have a leash. Now, he was not reserved by the time we ordered them. So if we have families that are already on the wait list, they're welcome to pick a color, which they have all different options, and they can put their name here instead of Silver Creek Goldendoodles at the top. So, but this is a great training leash that we like to use. There is that. So we also have our vet notes, which is nice to keep that on hand. We also have our schedule that we have for our puppies. And then we have got some supplements that we like to send home, some of the Gastro Plus. We really like our families to order that, but if they don't, we like to go ahead and have that there. Also, the new vet supplements is to help to keep their immune system boosted while they're going through vaccines and stuff. And here's also some paperwork on that. Now, we also offer free 30 days of pet insurance. Well, the company offers it, and we're allowed to send it home with the puppies. So we've got some papers in here that explain that. We got some flyers of, like, it's summertime now, so we've got some summer stuff in there, just some more pamphlets. And then the page here that we have, this is what you get your free 30 days of pet insurance. Now, you have to do it today or tomorrow, or it's not, like, you can't wait a couple weeks of taking your puppy home and then try to get the free 30 days. You do have to do it within 24 hours of picking your puppy up. They have offered now, though, you can do it 24 hours ahead of time, so if you want to get it done before you get your puppy, then you can have it already done, don't have to worry about it. So all of that paperwork, plus a few others I'll go over in just a second, goes in this folder. And then stapled on the back is the microchip information. So that is inside too, because our puppies get microchipped. So the other paperwork that I have not gone over yet, I still need to fill out, and I will show you when I'm done with it in just a second. But this is the pamphlet for the health records. And then we also have our food instructions. It's a packet with different information here about food and table food and being too thin or too thick, all of that stuff. And then here, what he is eating and how much, so they know what to start him on. So let me get those filled out. I'm actually gonna put him on the ground with the Snuggle Puppy and let him just kind of hang out. So as you can see, they love their Snuggle Puppies, so that's really good. So what we're gonna do now, so we always save our vaccine, what are these called? The vaccines that they come out of. And we take the sticker off and we stick it on the pamphlet, because we're gonna put in here what has been done. So I don't like to fill these out until the puppies are getting ready to leave, just because I want to make sure I have every bit of information correct. You know, we can put dates wrong and different stuff like that, and I don't want to make that mistake. So I always wait until the day of before getting their packs together. I just want to make sure everything's in here. Oh, and saying I forgot the book. We also send a book home with them, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So this is Orange Collar. Birthday is 5/19/22. He is a Goldendoodle. Male. And he is a party. Red and white. So that's the information for the front. And then on the inside is the information. We do vaccines at 7 weeks. And I check off what is in it, even though there is the sticker on the side so they can see it. And let me look at my phone to see when that date is, because it's in my calendar. All right, so we did them on July 7th. Ooh, I remember filling the other ones out because 7/7. All right, so 7/7, we did the first DAPPV Edge vaccine. We always give it in the left shoulder, sub-Q, so we marked that off. Now the vet notes in here. So they went on 6/30. Got vet exam and fecal, and it was negative. All right, now for deworming, we do it 4 weeks. We do Strongid. 5 weeks, we do Totrazurl. I think that's how you say it. 6.5 weeks, we do Safeguard for 3 days now, and Metro for 5, and that's prevention for Giardia as well as everything else. And then at 7 weeks, we do Totrazurl again, and that's prevention for coccidia. So he'll be 10 weeks old tomorrow. I just dewormed him again with Strongid. That's just to cover our bases and stuff like that, so before he leaves. So I'm gonna put down that. We normally don't do that for puppies that go home at 8 weeks because they've already done their deworming. So this is how we fill out the inside of our packet. So this is what they will take to the vet. They will take this. They will take the vet notes with each puppy information on it. And then I also print out another puppy schedule. So it shows from the line up is what we've already done, from the line down is what needs to be done. Now, since I've already printed these out, because I had printed the papers before when they should have left at 8 weeks, I am gonna put it 10 weeks, we did Strongid. And I'll explain that to the family. So that is added on in here. So down below is what we need to do. So we won't do vaccines until 11 weeks, 15 weeks, and 19 weeks. And to get our warranty, you have to follow our schedule for vaccines. I was a vet tech for 7 years at a holistic vet. Over vaccinating is way worse than not vaccinated at all. So we just want to make sure that we don't harm our pets in that way. All right, so I'm gonna get these things all put together in order of going over for my families. Now I do make videos and put them in our Dropbox folder. That's how we share information for our families, and they watch that before they come, so they should have already seen all of me explaining all of this, so they shouldn't have any questions, but I'll be happy to go over it if they want me to. Hey, what are you doing, honey? All right, so last thing is the food information of how much he is eating. So right now he is eating 1/2 cup, measured, dry, 3 times a day. It is poultry, chicken, and sweet potato. So poultry is a holistic food that we love to offer for our pets and for our puppies. Go on to my website, my link, there's a page on there that talks about the poultry. Go to there, it's awesome, so check it out. It's an awesome food for sure. And this is orange color. Hey, what are you doing under there? All right, we strongly suggest the new vet supplements. We recommend the families at least to get a 90 count bottle, and that is gonna help us through the first couple months of vaccinating, keeping the immune system strong, stuff like that. And then we recommend the salmon oil through poultry, but there is a thing to do, because if you do salmon oil directly on dry food, it can get that salmon oil in their chin and stuff. Well, guess what? They're gonna smell like fish oil. We don't want that. They're gonna stink. So what we're gonna do is do food. So 1/2 cup of food, 1/3 cup of water, put the oil in there, and then the food will soak up all the liquid, and then they won't be stinky. So that's the hack for that. And you can do that like 1 meal a day, or you could do all day long and then break it up throughout the day. Oops. All right, so salmon oil, soak in food with water. Example, 1/2 cup food, 1/3 cup water plus oil. Yep, so here's our paperwork about the food, and then just different things in here about things that they can and can't have if you want to offer people food like vegetables and fruits. And then here is how to explain the body structure with feeling, since their hair will get so thick and you can't see. Sometimes they'll look really big and chunky, but they're skinny under there. All right guys, so we are ready. Let me go ahead and get the contract typed up, print it out, so we will have that signed, and then we'll let the puppy out one more time before they leave and spend some more time with him. How exciting. And I'm hoping that the family will let me video some of taking them home, but if we can, we'll do that after. And then, yeah, they should be here any minute, so let's get ready. I was supposed to get the contract together, but look, he just wants me to cuddle him. And I just want to cuddle him too. He's so sweet. Oh, we better get it together. We better get it together for the baby boy. Oh, he's so cute. You fit, mister? You smell so good. You smell so good. All right, let's go get the contract. He keeps wanting me to hold him, and that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do is hold the baby boy. He's so sweet. Watch this. I don't know if he'll do it again. He's not being rude or nothing. He just wants to be held. Oh, I just love him. Are you wanting to love on me? Oh my goodness. Don't make me sad. Don't make me sad. I love you. You better be a good boy. I love you.
For you, Simon. Look, Simon. Come here, Simon. Simon, look.
Go say hello to the puppy.
So if we can sign here, and then initial here that he's getting neutered, and then sign there, and then I will take pictures of it, and that will be my copy, and then that'll be your copy.